Hi everyone, welcome back to That Girl's Diaries. My name is Stella if you're new here. And today I just wanted to have a big girl, big sister conversation with you. Whether you're starting freshman year of high school, halfway through high school, or starting your senior year getting ready to graduate, I hope this episode will help you in some kind of way. As I am recording this, I am a senior in high school. I have the opportunity to graduate in December, a semester early. And looking back, there are so many things I wish someone had told me before I walked in through those doors and did homeschool high school. High school isn't just about grades, it's about friendships, relationships, finding yourself, making mistakes and learning from them, and realizing that not everything lasts forever, and that's okay. I sound a little congested, I think, or I'm just very not in the mood. That's okay though. I want to share my own experiences because I know what it's like to feel alone. I struggle with anxiety, and I've lost friendships that I thought would last forever. I've been in relationships that taught me many difficult lessons, and I've had moments where I question myself almost every single day. But every one of those experiences helped me shape who I am today. So if you're listening to this before starting high school, here's what I wish I could do differently. And to tell my freshman self. Freshman year felt exciting, but it was also overwhelming. It was starting a new chapter in your life and getting older and getting more responsibilities and more stuff. I walked in thinking that if I had the right friends or in the right circle, people will like me more and everything would fall into place. Oh boy, how was I wrong? I learned pretty quickly that friendships can be complicated. One of my closest friendship ended because of a misunderstanding. I talked with both my best friend and my boyfriend at the time, and about the same situation. Because I needed advice, and somehow my words got twisted, and it turned into people believing I was talking badly about my best friend behind her back, even though I wasn't. I was just simply saying oh, I don't like how I feel about this. How can we fix it? Type of thing. From my perspective, I had told both of them the exact same thing. We stopped being friends, and while we eventually talked again, she said she wanted to rebuild our friendship, but I've never got a text back. And that's okay. People come and go. I'm not holding it against her, and I hope she's not holding it against me, but people come and go, and you're just going to have to live with it. At the time, it broke my heart, not going to lie, and I blamed myself for a long time, wondering what I could have done differently. But looking back now, I realize that it was okay. That not every friendship will last forever. Some people misunderstand each other. Sometimes life takes people in different directions. Or those people are just not meant to be in your life forever, just in that type of season. Another thing I wish someone told me about relationships. High school makes it seem like everybody has to be dating or everybody has to be in a relationship. Social media doesn't help either because everyone's in a relationship. And it feels like if I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're somehow behind in the social section. But that's not true. Okay? I've been in relationships that taught me what love shouldn't look like. I've been cheated on. I've been used. And I've also experienced guys who were more interested on what they could get from me than in actually caring about me as a person. Those experiences hurt, though, not gonna lie, but they also taught me the biggest lesson in life. Never lose yourself trying to keep someone in your life. Don't change who you are because you're afraid they'll leave. Don't ignore red flags because you like the idea of the relationship. And don't give parts of yourself away just because you're scared that if they say no, they're gonna go find someone else. If you say no and they don't agree to what you say, then bye-bye, Felicia. The right person won't make you feel like you have to earn their love. They will make you question your worth every day. They won't expect you to sacrifice your goals and values just to keep them happy. If someone gives you 50% while you're giving 100, that's not a healthy relationship. Love should never feel like you're constantly chasing someone who isn't meeting you halfway. After freshman year, my anxiety piked. I became so overwhelmed that I switched to homeschooling through K-12, TIBA, Texas Virtual Academy. I felt embarrassed because I thought I was missing out on the normal high school experience. But over time, I realized that I never actually really enjoyed those things. I never actually really enjoyed the social activities, and that not everybody enjoys the same thing, and that's okay. There were events that weren't for me. I learned that I didn't have to force myself to enjoy something just because everybody else did. Taking care of my mental health wasn't something to be. It's not something to be ashamed of. It was what I needed at that point in life. One of my biggest lessons I learned is that your path doesn't have to look like someone else's. Some people stay in traditional school all 4 years. Some people transfer. Some homeschool. Some graduate early. Some knows exactly what they want to do after they graduate, while others are still trying to figure it out. None of those paths make you more or less successful. What matters is that you're moving forward in a way that helps you grow. By I mean that it doesn't make you more or less successful, I mean as in you don't have to feel envy or be jealous or think that you're not good enough, because we all have our own roads in life and we all do different things. And if you're a senior listening to this, I want you to hear this specifically. Do not compare your timeline to everybody else's. Social media can make it seem like everyone has their entire future planned out. I promise you, they probably don't, because I don't have my full future planned out. But that's where some people have committed to a college, some are joining the military, some are going to community college, and some are taking a gap year. Some are starting work, and some generally have no idea what comes next. And one of them is me. I'm literally at the moment where everything is That's okay, though. Life isn't a race, and there isn't one right timeline for success. Don't waste your high school years trying to become someone you're not. That's another thing I wish someone told me. Just because you think you make other people accept you does not mean that you can't be yourself. Follow the interests that genuinely make you happy or make you feel excited. Wear the things that make you feel confident, make you feel pretty. You'll discover your strengths, your passions, and even your weaknesses in high school. You'll experience successes that will make you proud and failures that will make you stronger. And at times that will make you feel less, but if you turn that less into okay, now I know what to do, it'll make you stronger. Both are equally important, and that's how you grow. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success, okay? It's part of the journey. It's part of the success. Every mistake teaches you something that success never could. You'll make bad decisions sometimes, and that's okay. And you'll choose the wrong friends. That's also okay. You trust people who disappoint you or disrespects you. That's also okay. You'll have days when you feel like you're falling behind. That's okay, because that's life. In your adulthood, you're going to go through that way more. The important part is getting back up on your feet and continuing doing what you're doing and to move forward. People will come and go throughout your life. That's one of the hardest lessons to accept, in my opinion. Some friendships will last for years and others will only last for seasons. As I said before, some relationships will teach you exactly what you deserve, while others will teach you what you'll never settle for again. Not everything is meant to last forever, and that doesn't mean it's always a failure or that you did something wrong. It just means that it was for a season and for something that you needed to learn to move on in your life. Some people are meant to be part of one chapter, not your whole story, not the whole book. That's also what I wish someone would tell me, that people come and go, and how to get through it. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this episode, it's this. High school is only 4 years of your life. The friendships, the drama, the breakups, the embarrassing moments, and even the victories can feel like your entire world while you're living them, but they won't define the rest of your life. What will stay with you is the person you become through those experiences. Choose people who celebrate you for you. Choose people who celebrate you for your successes. Choose people that celebrate for your successes instead of the ones that compete with you. Choose relationships built on respect choose relationships that are built on respect instead of fear, or instead of lies or fakeness. There's a word for that, but I can't think of it right now. Protect your peace. Work hard towards your goals. Be kind to others, and don't be afraid to outgrow people who no longer no longer brings the best out. Okay. And don't be afraid to outgrow people who no longer bring out the best in you. There. I promise you that one day you'll look back and you'll realize that every challenge, every failure, every goodbye means something. A new beginning, you know? Enjoy these 4 years with memories. Learn from your mistakes. Don't rush to grow up. Take the time to live in the moment because you won't be able to go back. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that sometimes you don't have to have your entire life figured out. Whether you're starting freshman year or walking into your first class nervous, trying to survive sophomore year, junior year, or senior year, stressed out during junior year, getting ready to graduate as a senior, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Take them as a lesson. One day you'll look back at high school and you probably won't remember every homework assignment, every test you took. You'll remember the people who made you laugh till your tummy hurt, or your stomach. You remember the teachers who believed in you and helped you throughout your high school experiences. You'll remember the moments that changed you. You'll remember the moments that you learned things from. And the dreams that you started chasing. Because high school is when you start to chase your dreams. And the version of you that was slowly growing into the person you are today. So don't spend the 4 years trying to be perfect. Be kind. Be curious. Be proud. Take chances. Laugh a little louder. Be you. I like to say that. Just be you. Take the pictures even if you don't look confident. Raise your hand in class at least once every month. Join the clubs that you've been thinking about. Apply for the opportunities that scares you. Say yes to new experiences. and no to the things that don't align with your values. And remember, your worth has never been determined by your GPA, by your grades, your popularity, your relationships, your relationship status. I think that's better. The number of friends you have, or the college you get into. Your worth comes from who you are, not what you have accomplished. High school is the only chapter of your story. It is not your entire book. Those people you haven't met yet, these are the people you haven't met yet who will change your life. Oh, there are people you haven't met yet that will change your life. There are places you haven't been to or seen yet. There are dreams you haven't even discovered yet. There are hobbies and interests that you also haven't discovered yet. There are opportunities waiting for you that you can't imagine today. So keep going. Keep believing in yourself even when it's hard. Keep becoming the person that you want to become or that you dream of being, and don't forget to enjoy the journey because these moments will not last forever. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. If this episode helped you, or if you know someone who's about to start high school, send them this. Not just like starting high school, but who needs to hear this. Send it to them. Sometimes one conversation can make somebody feel less alone. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to know more. I was literally reading through my list of things that I wish people would say or told me. So that's why you just see me looking over here, is because I was reading off. Until next time, this has been That Girl's Diaries. I'm Stella, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.